You would love to stay, but you have to work tomorrow. All right. Have a nice night. Thank you for being here. Good night, Mary. Fuentes! Okay. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is Twitch Sings. It's basically karaoke. And we try and do songs, and you have to listen to me. And for that, I'm sorry. But, other than that, hopefully we have fun and a good time. And it's always great to see Puentes join us. So, turn that on there. We'll put a little echo into our lives. And let's do something just one of our weakest songs that's just simple. Just simple. Although I guess if I'm doing a solo, I have to like do the high part. But here we go. La la la. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. It's high. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here. Suddenly I see, standing here. It's all so. I can't go that high. It's where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like this. I can't do it that high. I use too much breath. It's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. Maybe try lower tenor. Yeah. All at once, everything looks different. Now that I see you. All right. It's definitely in that falsetto range. I mean, it just takes so much air. I can hit the notes for the most part, but so much air to hit that falsetto. All at once, never even dreaming, just all those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing just things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world is somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you. All right, a little random warm up all over the place. Thank you, Crystal, for the 200 bits. That's not our strongest necessarily at this point, but kind of gets us started, you know? La la la. Gets us started. Thank you for the 100 bits, Jay. You got to start somewhere, and that's where we started. Perhaps there was a better place to start, but that's not where we started. We started there. Okay. We're just rolling through our comfort stuff right now. We'll get into non-Disney complex stuff later, or at least non-Disney. How was One Headlight? It's a weird key, but I enjoyed it by the end. It just was hard to find the beginning of. Why don't I use Facecam? Because it looks like this. It's not necessarily the best look. Make way for Prince Ali. Say hey, it's Prince Ali. Hey, clear the way in the old bazaar. Hey, you, let us through. It's a bright new star. Oh, come be the first on your block to meet his eye. Make way, here he comes. Ring bells, bang the drums. You're gonna love this guy. Prince Ali, fabulous, Ali Ababa. Genuflex, show some respect down on one knee. Now try your best to stay calm. Brush up your Sunday so long. Then come and meet a spectacular coterie. Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali Ababa. Strong as 10 regular men, definitely.
He faced a galloping hordes, 100 bad guys with swords.
Who sent those goons to their lords? Why, Prince Ali.
He's got 75 golden cats.
Don't they look lovely, June? Fabulous, Harry. I love the feathers. When it comes to exotic type mammals, has he got a zoo? And I'm telling you, it's a world-class menagerie.
Prince Ali is the busy Alibaba. That physique, how can I speak weak at the knee? Well, get on out in that square. Adjust your veil and prepare to gawk and grovel and stare at Prince Ali.
He's got 95 white Persian monkeys, and to view them he charges no fee. He's got slaves, he's got servants and flunkies. They bow to his whim, love serving him, they're just lousy with loyalty to Ali. Prince Ali, Prince Ali, Amaracy, Ali Ababa. Heard your princess was a sight lovely to see, and that good people is why he got dialed up and dropped by. With 60 elephants, llamas galore, with his bears and lions, a brass band and more, with his 40 bakers, his cooks, his bakers, his birds warble on key. Make way for Prince Ali. Crystal, thank you for the 100 bits. Settling in, hitting our stride a little bit, starting to feel a little better. Sparkles, thank you for the 20 bits. Lisa, thank you for the 100. Silkster, thanks for following. Appreciate y'all. Good night, Sarah.
Make way for Prince Ali.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Ethan.
I was the one who had it all. I was the master of my fate. I never needed anybody in my life. I learned the truth too late. I'll never shake away the pain. I close my eyes, but she's still there. I let her steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she runs away. She will still torment me, calm me, hurt me, move me, come what may. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in and be with me forevermore. I rage against the trials of love. I curse the fading of the night light. Though she's already flown so far beyond my reach, she's never out of sight. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she fades from you. She will still inspire me, be a part of everything I do. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in. And as the long, long nights begin, I'll think of all that might have been, waiting here forevermore.
Okay, that went all right. Crystal, thank you for the 100. And now to see how my high register is doing. Sometimes I can't hit these guys, so if I squawk, I squawk. If I crack, I crack. It happens. Life goes on. But this is a little bit higher for me. This is kind of out of my range, but we fake it anyway. I'd put that more as a baritone star, but that's okay.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in a sand pit, life is a short trip. Music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever and ever. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young. Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later they all will be gone. why don't they stay young? It's so hard to get old without a cause. I don't want to perish like a fading horse, used like diamonds in the sun, and diamonds are forever. This is where it's hard. So many adventures couldn't happen today. So many songs we forgot to play. So many dreams swinging out of the blue. We'll let them come true. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever, forever and ever? Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever and ever and ever? Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? I didn't think I was going to be able to hold that. Wolfie Salai, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Welcome, everybody. My name is Zine. I do lots of gaming here. Right now, we're doing Twitch Sings, and for that, I apologize. But stick around, you might enjoy it. Wolfie, thank you so much. Don't have a raid call set up. You know what? I don't either. You just figure it out, right? Thank you for coming by. Hope you had a great stream, man. That went okay. I didn't have too many cracks. I don't know whether it's just because we're earlier, if we're in a decent spot, but out of my range. But we fake it anyway. It's still at that point where it's kind of tenuous going into each song, but usually I slide into it midway through. You know, we kind of find our groove. Here, since we have a raid, let's do a little bit more dramatic one. We want Be Prepared or Poor Unfortunate Souls. Which do you think, guys? Which do you think? Be Prepared or Poor Unfortunate Souls? I'm gonna villain it for you. Be Prepared? Okie dokie. Well, that's unanimous. I didn't know you guys hate Poor Unfortunate Souls so much. I'll keep that in mind. Jeez, Poor Unfortunate Souls. Kiss a Girl, also a villain song. Hi, Buffy. I never thought hyenas essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain. But maybe they've a glimmer of potential. If aligned to my vision and brain. I know that your powers are retention are as wet as a warthog's backside. But thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all upstairs. But we are talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for a chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared.
Yeah, Be prepared. We'll be prepared. For what?
For the death of the king.
Why, is he sick?
No, you fool, we're gonna kill him. And Simba, too.
Great idea. Who needs a king? No king, no king. Fa la 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 la.
Idiots!
There will be a king.
Hey, but you said
I will be king.
Stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again.
Yeah! All right! Long live the king! It's great that we'll soon be connected with a king who'll be all-time adored.
Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board. The future is littered with prizes, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me. So prepare for the coup of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I'll be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bad.
Be prepared.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared. What's wrong with Chloe? What happened to Chloe? Oh, I'm making Chloe shake. She shakes all the time. It's not me. She's actually going to the vet for the shake.
So anyway, that song and the 5-year anniversary, it's probably not going to happen, but it's possible. So we'll see how that works out. You didn't know I could sing? Neither did I, Creasing. I'm still not convinced I can, but I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming by. Let's see. We can do no favorites. You know, that doesn't work. It worked perfectly fine. You knew exactly what was happening. That's all that mattered. That's all that mattered. Can we ban Zine? Wow. So, Brad, I think you've actually, didn't I already tell you what's going on, LLB? Like, you're one of the, 3 people that knows. The only way to get what you want is to become a human yourself. Can you do that? My dear, sweet child, that's what I do. It's what I live for, to help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one else to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True? Yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And dear lady, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl. And do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, spells, Ursula, please. And do I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price. And I'm afraid I had to rake them across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint.
to those poor unfortunate souls.
Have we got a deal?
If I become human, I'll never be with my father and sisters again.
But you'll have your man. Life's full of tough choices, isn't it? Oh, and there's one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment.
But I don't have...
I'm not asking much, just a token, really a trifle. What I want from you is your voice.
But without my voice, how can I...
You'll have your looks, your pretty face. And don't underestimate the importance of body language. Men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yet on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. And after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on, they're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it if they can. But they dote and swoon and fawn on a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds her tongue who gets a man. Come on, you poor, unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much. Just your voice. You poor, unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now I've got it, boys. The boss is on a roll. This poor, unfortunate soul. Crack.
Beluga, Sevruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Larynxus, glossitis, admax, laryngitis, love or to me.
Now, sing.
Keep singing!
June 23rd fee. You thought the stream had stopped for you before again? Carol, I'm sorry. You can tell by the way that the, background keeps going that it didn't, right? I'd have to wait until it's like silent. There's always, I think it generally always has that background music going on. It really doesn't ever go to a complete. So everything's fine. It's just, don't worry about it. You little. Was that me singing the Oz? Yes. True story though, you can't do that like as a me. I don't know if it's as a anybody, but as a me, you can't do that warble without like dropping up and down. So it's like so, just saying. Sometimes a little body language is necessary. He's getting into the villain role. I mean, those are the only two villain songs I have, right? But I do like the villain role just because it's inherently voice acting, which I enjoy. You have to pulse your diaphragm. Last time I pulsed my diaphragm, Twitch warned me not to do that on stream. What am I planning on doing for my anniversary stream? Oh, we've got a lot planned. For one, the look back video was made by, the music was mixed by Essinger, who's an actual real gosh darn music artist, which is pretty cool. Essinger's pretty damn like I love his music. And then let's see what else. There's also the brand. Very excited about that. And then again, this one I'm not entirely sure whether it'll happen or not, but it kind of relates to this in that we super cool. So I just like I don't know that we'll have time to make it work, but if we do, oh, it's gonna be great. So vibrato is all about throat control. You know what else is all about throat control?
The only way
Swallowing.
to get what you want.
Why? What were you thinking? We could do a little falsetto. I mean, I guess the ahs were a bit of falsetto, and there's one part in Forever Young that there's no way that I could do chest voice into, and so I have to swap over real quick, like into falsetto and then back head voice. Secundo passaggio. Go and close the door for poor Angel's sake. Wow, Blue Jay. Wow. I'm talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but I'll be stumbling away, slowly learning life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I'm fairly untrained Simonia, so it's very possible. By fairly, I mean I've never had a lesson. We just out here, yo. All the things that you say, yeah. Is it life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember. Yeah, you're shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day. Take me. Me? I don't know where I went on that one. Be gone. Why am I flat suddenly? In a day. Kind of lost it there at the end, but that's fine.
Celia, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Gotta let my throat relax. Yeah. There's a lot of things I need to do to try and get, be better, but I'm also trying to self-teach myself and haven't had a whole lot of time to focus on technique lately. So here we are. Usually in chat, there's usually 5 or 6 people who, professionally sing or else have been, through singing lessons and so recognize, like, you're doing this wrong. And I'm like, I don't know how to not do that. All right. But in my way, no. Okay, fine, we'll do that. Thanks, LOB. Good night, Ashton.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No I'm out of breath. No tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And they feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad world.
Garrett, I'm glad to hear that. I hope you have fun with it, man. It's tough. You got a lot of critics out there, but you know what? If it's fun, then keep going for it. How does one duet? By clicking the duet thing. But there's a caveat. You can't live duet. You can only record your half and then send it to someone else. Delta, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the follows, guys. Mad world. One thing I don't know if this is like arrogant to say or not, but one thing that I enjoy about my voice and my singing is
the different styles and inflections that I'm able to put on songs, and the switch from one song to another in that style. Now, granted, there's something to be said about singing in your own style and having your own voice, and so everything becomes yours, and that's like kind of a next step level. But I do like, I think it's kind of cool. First, I mean, again, I don't want to be like arrogant, but I just think that's fun that I'm able to swap around and do those different things. Was I a theater kid? No, I was actually a technical theater kid, which means that I ran the lights. I was in stage crew. I just like throwing my voice in different ways and being different and sounding different and all of those things. And LLB's going to sleep, and that always makes me just a little bit more sad inside. Gravelly voice? That's rough on my voice. I can't think of something that would have gravel. Like, do you want me to do, or Wonderful World isn't in this. I'll see trees of blue. There used to be a crane tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remained a drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become larger? The light that you shine can be seen. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. Baby, you're like a growing addiction that you can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, babe? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Kara Raid, hello Kara, what's up? Hello everybody coming over from Kara. I'm sorry, this is a horrible time for you to come in here. I'm sounding like a me. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. And if I should fall, will it all go away? I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. To me, like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Yes, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. That is not my most powerful song for you guys to come in on, but hello. The song's a little bit high for me. Many songs are a little bit high for me, but That song, more than a lot, I really try and do the relaxed throat technique that you guys tell me about. So I kind of hit the high notes a little bit differently, and I feel very uncontrolled, and it probably sounds a little uncontrolled, but that's how it be.
Pump my voice.
I should sing them "Be Prepared" again. I mean, I could, but we've already heard that song. I don't think people want to hear that song twice. Kara, thank you so much for coming over with your raid. I hope that you had a good stream and a good time. What were you playing tonight? What were we doing? You made pizza? That's actually fantastic. Can I have some? Pizza sounds delicious. That's actually pretty awesome. From scratch. Nice. Nice. It'll be a little hard by the time it gets here, but you know, am I squad streaming? Probably with nobody if I had to guess. Or else Jordan's still on doing something and I'm just squad streaming with no, just squad streaming. Okay, there we go. Canceled. But again, that's not, I mean, I'm not saying, if you guys don't know, I like to do this every now and then. I'm not trained in the slightest. I've never had any lessons. I try and do the best that I can. But this is a song that's a little bit more my range, so don't judge me too much for songs that are pushing out my listen, every song's out of my range, whatever. Yeah, I'll do Ghost Rider in a second. I'll do Ghost Rider after this. I love this song though. So got a little bit of acting in it, got a little bit of voice, got a song behind it. Call you up in the middle of the night, like a firefly without a light. You were there like a blowtorch burning. I was a kid that could use a little turning. So tired that I couldn't even sleep. So many secrets I couldn't keep. Promised myself I wouldn't weep. One more promise I couldn't keep. It seems no one can help me now. I'm in too deep. There's no way out. This time I have really led myself astray. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Can you help me remember how to smile? Make it somehow all seem worthwhile. How on earth did I get so jaded? Life's mystery seems so faded. I can go where no one else can go. I know what no one else could know. Here I am just drowning in the rain, with a ticket for a runaway train. And everything seems cut and dry, day and night, earth and sky. Somehow I just don't believe it. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Well, thanks for saying so, KL. This entire song is really sad, Ninja, but yes, I agree. Glad you're enjoying it, Spiky. Captain to join singing? Bought a ticket for a runaway train, like a madman laughing at the rain. A little out of touch, little insane. It's just easier than dealing with the pain. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere.
Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Runaway train never coming back. Runaway train tearing up the track. Runaway train burning in my face. I run away, but it always seems the same. Have fun, Ryu. Arms wide open. With arms wide open. Like, I don't think I can close my throat that much to sing like Creed. I could sing a song like Jordan. I could sing a song in the style of Captain Sparkles. I love this song though. Because, I mean, he just goes to fake falsetto, right? He'd be like, "In one headline without you." Like he sings at the front of his nose. Are you gonna be silent then? No, he sing like, I mean, he doesn't sing the full song, but he just sings high falsetto in front of it at the front of his face. The silent. Okay, I know I said the Ghost Riders. We'll do Ghost Riders, but I had one jumped in my head, and I just want to dink around and do it. And then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Okay. So I just wanted to be silly for a second. Okay. We'll do sad, then silly, then whatever Ghost Riders is. Also, I don't know French, so this part is slaughtered, and that goes in theme.
Nouvelle cuisine la champêtre, Elise Maurice Chevalier. Les poissons, how I love les poissons. Not to chop and to serve little fish. First I cut off their heads, then I pull out their bones. Ah oui, ah ça suit tout joli. Les poissons, hee hee hee, oh ho ho. With a cleaver I yak them in two. I pull out what's inside and I serve it up fried. Cause I love little fishies, don't you? Here's something for tempting the palate.
Prepared in the classic technique. First you pound the fish flat with a mallet.
Then you slash through the skin, give the belly a slice. Then you rub some salt in, cause that makes it taste nice. Zootolors, I have missed one. Sacre bleu, what is this? How on earth could I miss such a sweet little succulent crab?
Galdemar, Gilles, here we go, in the sauce. Now some flour, I think, just a dab.
Now I stuff you with bread. It don't hurt, cause you're dead.
And you're certainly lucky you are.
Cause it's gonna be hot in my big silver pot. Toodaloo, mon poisson, au revoir.
Just fun. Also, I noticed, like, my ears are kind of plugged and I can't hear very well. And I'm wondering if that's why you guys are like, you're kind of flat. Or if it's just that I'm a bad singer. Could be either one, but I definitely am having a hard time hearing properly. This chef sounds like he can cook. Beauty and the Beast vibes. I mean, that's not Beauty and the Beast, that's Little Mermaid, but either way. And that goes in theme.
Novelle, champi, marelus. I don't know the words.
Anyway, you guys wanted Ghost Riders? Okay. Okay, boss. You the bosses. This one's like, this is the opposite, where this is almost just a little too low.
Zootolors.
Zootolor. An old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through the ragged skies and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard. Goes! And he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-yi-yi. Ghost riders in the sky.
Over here, away from the mic, like doing everything I can to like clear my nose and clear my ears. I don't know how, but Goes, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Terry Yonka, thank you for the 5 months. That rando dude guy, thank you for the initial sub as well.
Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-oh, yippee-yi-yi. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky.
I don't sound like the zine you know? What do you mean? My voice is always that low. What are you talking about? I've never actually tried Ring of Fire. It's not my favorite of his. And again, I don't love a ton of Johnny Cash, although I completely and 100% respect and I love Johnny Cash. It's just I don't his style, his like the Western style isn't really my thing. But I do like you know, it's the Man in Black. You gotta fucking respect. I'm noticing I can't get as low as I normally can tonight. We did okay on the higher one. I guess it's just wherever it is, but yeah, I think I'm fighting my head being slightly stuffed up. I understand that, Ninja. I didn't say, hey, I have the same voice as Johnny Cash. Did I do Ring of Fire? I don't remember doing Ring of Fire. What's the songs? I wouldn't assume that I sound great right now since I'm struggling with Johnny Cash's.
Boom, 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 boom. Love is a burning thing. and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The ring of fire, the ring of fire. The ring of fire. You played that song at your grandmother's cremation. Huh. Hi, Newish Viking. Goes, thank for the 2,000 bits. Bonus for a second country song. Mexic Foreign Hybrid, thank you for the initial sub. Crystal, thank you for the 100 bits. And Celia with the 1,000 bits. Good night to you as well. Delta, thank you for the 100 bits. You duetted me with me this song. I need to go and listen to my duets and look at that again. Celia, also thank you for the 1,000 bits. And Pi Squared with the 5 months. Thank you, guys. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames got higher. This one was a weird key. It was difficult to find the key. I think that by the time we were halfway, but like it was a struggle to find the right spot for this.
So long ago, I don't remember when. That's when they say I lost my only friend. Well, they said she died easy of a broken heart disease as I listened through the cemetery trees. I seen the sun coming up at the funeral at dawn, the long broken arm of human law. Now it always seemed such a wish, she always had a pretty face, so I wondered how she hung around this place.
Good night, K-Star.
Hey, come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. There's got to be something better than in the middle. But me and Cinderella, we put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight. She said it's cold, feels like Independence Day, and I can't break away from this parade. But there's got to be an opening somewhere here in front of me, through this maze of ugliness and greed. And I seen the sun up ahead at the county line bridge, saying all is good and nothingness is dead. We'll run until she's out of breath. She ran until there's nothing left. She hit the end, it's just her window ledge.
These haze are high.
Hey, come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. There's got to be something better than in the middle. But me and Cinderella, we put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight.
Jekyll and Hyde? I am not singing well enough for Jekyll and Hyde tonight. I'm struggling on this song. You want me to do Jekyll and Hyde? Jesus.
Well, this place is old. Feels just like a beat-up truck. I turn the engine, but the engine doesn't turn. What smells of cheap wine, cigarettes? This place is always such a mess. Sometimes I think I'd like to watch it burn. I'm so alone, and I feel just like somebody else. Man, I ain't changed, but I know I ain't the same. But somewhere here in between the city walls of dying dreams, I think her death, it must be killing me. Hey, 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 come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. There's got to be something better than in the middle. But me and Cinderella, we put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight.
I've done We Are the Champions before. Again, my ears are slightly plugged and my nose is slightly plugged, and I can feel, hear that just enough throwing me off that it makes me want to be conservative, and then I don't do well because I'm being conservative and not really putting myself out. And it's just like I'm kind of in a cycle right here. I'm having fun, but I don't sound my best for you guys, and that makes me like a little frustrated. Good night, Fetco. Arabian Nights. I don't really do Arabian. I don't really do Arabian Nights, unfortunately. At least I haven't tried it. I don't know. I don't know it that well. It's Jillian Fries will not break. Let me sit down for a second. I'm kind of running out of breath. I'm wondering if I'm just need to rest for a second. You haven't heard me sing before? If you wouldn't mind singing it again. I mean, I'm just saying it's a little bit of a tough song. I mean, it's a tough song. So, I saw someone wanting, what was it that you were looking for? Uga Shaka? I can't stop this feeling. Everything is, I don't know. I'm just not feeling like I'm hitting where I need to be. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be back in just a moment. Let me just rest up for a second. Good night, Demi boy. I did that pretty close to the beginning, Wraith. I think it was like the second or third song I did.
We'll do it all, everything on our own. We don't need anything or anyone. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words are said too much. They're not enough. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. All that I am and all that I ever was is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see, and I don't know where. I'm confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. So if I lay here, If I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
Nah, kidding, Death. Just singing. Anyone who claims music, all music after the 80s is bad is just an old boomer who doesn't appreciate good music. I like that one. That one I know pretty well. So I don't have to look at the lyrics, because one of the things that I don't like about the face cam is it's really hard not to be, like, no matter how much you know the song, it's really hard not to keep an eye on where you are and to have the lyrics. And but then you're like, just, it's like la 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 la, and you just have this like constant glance over that way, and it doesn't matter how well you know the song, you can't help it, You can't help it. This one I have to stand for. I have to sing for. I think. There's a lot of voices.
Ma chérie mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and with greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, chérie, and we'll provide the rest. Soup de jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the gray stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you be our guest. We are guest, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding, en flambé. We'll prepare and serve with flair a culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquets are prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks, and it's all in perfect taste that you can bet. Come on and lift your glass, you've won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly, those good old days are gone. 10 years, we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise and a chance to use our skills. Most days, we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat, and lazy, you walked in and oops-a-daisy. It's a guest, sakes alive, will all be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With desserts, you'll want tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft shoeing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing. I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Clean it up, we want the company impressed. We've got a lot to do. Is it one lump or two? For you, our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you. We'll keep going. Course by course, one by one, till you shout, enough are done! Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight you'll prop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest, please be our guest. I didn't think I was going to hold that note. Popcorn, thank you for the 11 months. It never gives me that 3rd star. It doesn't like me. It's like, nah, you don't get into character enough. And I'm like, but we do tricks with my fellow candlesticks. Maybe it just doesn't like my French accent. That's fair. That's actually fair. It's like 3 stars minus 1 for the accents. Perfectly valid, actually. We can try it, but it's gonna be rough. As long as you guys know this is gonna be rough. What was it? It was Queen. Champions. This is. I mean, I'm not Freddie Mercury, right? That's part of the problem. I don't mind it rough. Wow. Okie dokie. I'm not a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas. I've paid my dues time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share of sand kicked in my face, but I've come through. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. I can't hit that part. Yes, no time for lose. I can't get to this. It's not working. I was like, nope. I felt like I literally felt my ear go. Well, we tried. And that's what's important. Actually, what would have been more important is doing it right. But we tried. I was like, yep. Nope. I mean, I'm pretty much losing it anyway, so we should look for an exit strategy. You guys asked for something gruff, though, so we'll try this and see how it do. I don't know Creed, and I'm not a big Creed fan, Aaron Marie, so that's part of the problem is I need to know the song, or else I just go flat on it. Another head hangs lowly, child is slowly taken, and the violence causes silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their drones. In your head, they are crying. God, my plug nose is killing me. What's in your head? In your head, zombie. Zombie, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, oh, another mother's breaking, heart is taken over. When the violence causes silence, we must be mistaken. It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their guns and their drones. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie. Oh.
This is so not working. My nose is way too plugged. I can't do anything. I'm frustrated.
It's the same old theme in 2018. In your head, they are dying. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, 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 oh.
I can't. Oh, I'm done. We're dead. The voice is gone. Someone's like, oh man, that's the poor cat. But thank you for the 5,000 bits, Anonymous. I appreciate it. I was doing so good. I've done a lot better, and it's frustrating. But nonetheless, I appreciate you guys, and
I need to know the song, or else I just go.
we'll wrap it up there. I just I can't hit the notes that I'm wanting to, and in the direction I wanted to go. So, all right. You guys all have yourselves a lovely night, and we will catch you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, so we should be playing with Red and Blue Vector, doing Engineer's Life and more Minecraft. So I hope I see you all then. That will start at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Stay safe, guys. We can be mad, but we don't have to destroy things or hurt people about it. Let's, be mad, be the change you want to see. But please, stay safe and be responsible. I love all of you, and I would hate to hear anything happen to you. So let's just be our best selves. I will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a nice night.